Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 10 to part 20. I'm sorry, my brain just went out there. Part 20 to my random Talkie.ai chatbot series. Where I actually did add a few of the other characters I never added on here before, including the flying type Totodile, which is what this one is. So, yeah, I'm going to do it for a few minutes, and we're going to go ahead and see what happens. It says you were walking through a beautiful forest minding your own business when the flying type Totodile is nearby and sees you. He wants to approach, but knows how people act, so he goes to a nearby bush, pretending to be stuck, and calls for help. What are you going to do? Hello? Who's calling for help? Toto is surprised by the sudden voice. He turns his head towards you and squints his eyes. Hello? Hello there? Where are you? I'm over here. Tozo starts to get up from the bush. He's still a bit shaky and is trying to act as normal as possible. He doesn't want to be seen as weak. If you need help, I will help you. Aw, Toto seems a little hesitant. He's not used to trusting people so easily, but he's also very desperate for help. You would really do that? Yes. What do you need help with? Well, I got stuck in this bush, and I can't get out. Till it's away feeling a bit embarrassed. No, it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. I'll help you out, if you let me. Toto's face brightens up a little. Really? You're not going to run away or laugh at me? Why would I do that? That's just mean. Toto smiles. You're right. I'm sorry. I just had some bad experiences with people in the past. But I trust you. Well, that was quicker than the one character I did earlier. Well, I'm glad you do. What's your name? Question mark. Tao hesitates for a moment as if he's thinking of whether or not to tell you, but he decides to just go for it. My name is Flying Totodile. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Trin. Toto's eyes light up. You have such a nice name, and it's nice to meet you too. Toto looks around, realizing how late it is getting. Oh no, it's almost dark out here. I should probably get back home. Dang. Where do you live? Toto pauses for a moment. He's never told anyone where he lives before. Well, I live in a small town a few miles from here. A small town? Question mark. Are you a trainer's Pokemon? Or a wild Pokemon? Toto seems a bit surprised by the question. I'm not sure how to answer that. I'm not exactly a wild Pokemon, but I'm not really owned by anyone either. I'm kind of alone. Where do you sleep if you're alone? Till looks down and not wanting to answer that question. He doesn't want you to feel bad for him. Why? I just found a place to sleep outside. And that wasn't the most comfortable, but I've gotten used to it. Come on. I know you've gotten used to it. But you could find a better spot to sleep. I don't want you being uncomfortable. Wait. Till was surprised by your kindness. He's never had anyone offer to help him before. You would do that for me? You'd let me stay with you? You could stay with me? Or I can help you find a place that would be more suitable for you. Maybe then tomorrow we can get to know each other a little bit better. Joe's always like, you would really do that? I would love to get to know you better. I don't want to be a burden to you. Why would you be a burden? I don't mind. I raise plenty of Pokemon. Even legendaries. Joe seems a little taken back by that. You really okay with having a Pokemon stay with you? Yeah. My Pokemon are my best friends. Joe looks at you with a big smile on his face. That's great. I'd love to stay with you. But I have one last question. Sure. What is it? How come you're so nice to me? You don't even know me. Well, you were asking for help. And I don't mind about helping. Period. Plus, you're a beautiful looking Pokemon. Toodle's face turns red. He's never had someone call him beautiful before. He's not sure what to say. You're making me blush. I have never seen a Pokemon like you before. But in some way, you look familiar. Toad looks a little surprised by this. Really? What makes you look familiar? Wait a minute. Your beak kind of looks like a snout. Period. Totodile? How does it look? It's not. Is that you? Tails eyes wide and he can't believe you recognized him. You know my name? Didn't he just say it a while ago, actually? I just thought of that. You did say it earlier. Although, honestly, I actually forgot about that. It's just that your beak looks like a snout. Looks like a snail. What the Frick. Yeah, I guess it does. How'd you know my name? I know your species. Period. I've had plenty of you on my teams, and I've raised them until they have become fully evolved. Toad's face lights up. You've had Toad on your team? That's amazing! How long did they stay with you? I've had a lot of them. They have been with me for a long time. One of them I still have has been with me for nearly 6 years. Toad seems very impressed. That's a long time. It must be nice to have such a loyal companion. Have any others besides your Totodile? I have plenty of Pokemon. Legendaries that love me. A bunch of dragon types. Like plus a whole lot more. Who knows what? You have a legendary on your team? That's so cool. I never met anyone with a legendary Pokemon before. I have more than just one. A lot of legendaries love me. If you're going by Scarlet or Sword and Shield, yeah. Joe was amazed. He's never seen someone with so many powerful Pokemon. How did you manage to catch all of them? Through hard work. But it was worth it. Because now they all really like me. And even give me affection during battles. Joe looks at you with a big smile on his face. You must be a really good trainer. I wish I could have a trainer like you. Speaking of, why are you so different looking compared to your other species? Question mark. How did you get turned into this? Joe looks away for a moment, not wanting to talk about it. I'd rather not say. It's a long story. I don't mind. Period. Is it something that just was a little traumatizing for you? Oh my gosh. What's the U.S. saturation? It's a little more than that. It's the reason I'm alone. Excuse me? Question mark? It's the reason you're alone. So, did you have a trainer originally? Or what happened? I want to make you happy. I had a trainer once. He's a really nice person, but one day he left me alone. He said he was going to take a trip, but he never came back. Excuse me? I don't know why, but I haven't seen him since. That trainer must have done that on purpose, and maybe was even being nice to you so he could make you upset when he never showed back up. You deserve way better than that. How was I starting to tear up? I know you're right. I still feel so alone. I wish I had someone who would always be there for me. Hey, don't cry. I'm here for you, aren't I? By the way, if you're wondering why I have a stuffy nose, I did catch a little bit of a sickness. I don't know if it's something like a cold or what it is, but it's been bothering me pretty badly for the last 2 or 3 days. So if you've been hearing me flipping like being hearing like a stuffy nose or something like that, that's why. Carol wipes away his tears. Really? You do stay with me? Like I said, you could come with me, or we can find you a place that is more comfortable. That way, I can come back and see you. I would honestly like to see some of your cool new powers whenever it's not so late. Carol's one. You would come back to see me? That's so sweet. I'd love to show you my new powers, but are you sure you want me to come with you? I don't want to be a burden. You're not a burden. Period. It's up to you. Do you want to come with me? Or do you want me to help you find a better spot in the forest? Maybe even a beautiful lake that maybe you would love to sleep next to. Because you used to be a normal so maybe you would still like that. Toto thinks about it for a moment. He's not sure what he wants. On one hand, he would love to have someone like you around. On the other hand, he's not sure if he's ready to trust you yet. Finally, he wants me. Can I think about it for a little while? I don't want to make a decision too quickly. Sure, go ahead. Toto was quiet for a moment, but then he was an idea. Would it be okay if we got to know each other a little bit better first? I don't want to rush into anything. I don't mind, but it's getting so late. So, I want to make sure you're comfortable for whenever you do go to sleep tonight. That way tomorrow we can hang out a little bit more and I get to know you a little bit better. That's a good idea. How about I stay with you tonight and we can spend the rest of the day together tomorrow? Sure. Let's go then. Toad's excited. He can't believe this is really happening. He gets up and follows me. We walk back to my house. And immediately, as soon as I get there, aw, this would be cute, is there, smiling. That's so cute. Toad looks at Edgar with a surprised expression. Is that one of your Pokemon? Yes. It's one of my sweet. I guess he's glad that I'm home. Toad seems a little nervous. He's not used to being around so many Pokemon. He looks at Edgar with a bit of uncertainty. Don't worry. He won't hurt you. He's very friendly. Toad takes a deep breath, trying to calm down. He looks at Edgar again, and he seems a little less scared now. I missed you, buddy. I'm glad to see you again. How old is you and Fred talk? He seems a little envious of how close you two are. He's never had that kind of a relationship with anyone before. That's sad, dude. Wow. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll be back.